Hello PIA, this is Mike Becker, your Director of Federal Affairs at the National Office, with an instant update for you on Congress's attempt to repeal the current antitrust exemption. The House of Representatives may soon take up legislation to amend the McCarran-Ferguson Act, which was enacted about 65 years ago, and it delegated that insurance be regulated at the state level and not by the federal government, and with a few exceptions, that's how it remains today. Specifically, what Congress is targeting in that act is the insurance industry's antitrust exemption for medical malpractice insurance. Antitrust law, in a nutshell, is designed to prohibit agreements or practices that restrict free trade or competition between business. But in regards to this bill, Congress is intending to repeal the exemption because some in Congress are inaccurately suggesting that this small exemption allows insurers to engage in anti-competitive activities like price fixing or market allocation. Well, that's simply not true. Despite this exemption, insurers still have to comply with state antitrust laws that specifically forbid that type of activity. And I should add that the National Association of Insurance Commissioners, those are the state regulators, have said this, that no state insurance regulator has seen evidence that suggests medical malpractice insurers have engaged or are engaging in price fixing, bid rigging, or market allocation. That's just further evidence that this does not occur. Now, another misunderstanding is that medical malpractice insurance is a health product. It's not. It's actually a property casualty product. So by Congress targeting MedMal, they're actually opening up the doors to all lines of property casualty insurance. Let me tell you why that's a bad thing. Insurance is a very unique product. It's actually one of the few industries that must price its product before knowing the actual cost. One way that insurers are able to do that and able to fairly price their products is by pooling loss data. That's something that this current antitrust exemption allows them to do, and by doing that, they're adding competition to the marketplace. It's particularly beneficial to the smaller insurers who typically don't have that data available to develop actuarially sound rates. So this exemption, it gives them the ability to compete with larger insurers who already have that significant data to develop their best rates. So without this pooled data, the smaller insurers wouldn't be able to compete, wouldn't be able to price products, and they'd be significantly more prone to insolvency. This affords the consumers, as you might imagine, with better rates that are fair, that are sound. So if this exemption were to be repealed, we'd lose competition, and that would have a direct effect on consumers. Now, furthermore, it would have a negative effect on innovation in the marketplace because the pooled data, it allows the insurers to enter new states and with new products. But if they don't have the data to price those products, they simply aren't going to engage and offer those products, and that too would directly affect consumers because it would provide them with less options. It's also likely to lead to significant litigation. The Congressional Research Service, that's the nonpartisan arm of the Library of Congress that really does a lot of research for Congress. They've gone as far as saying that this repeal could result in lawsuits over insurer cooperation practices, and they've also said that this too could result in less competition in the marketplace. So in other words, if Congress were to repeal this antitrust exemption, they would decrease competition and innovation in the marketplace. It would add to all sorts of additional regulation, it would add to costly litigation, and at the end of the day, it could lead to higher costs and fewer choice for consumers. Now, this comes at a time when Congress is spending unprecedented time trying to contain healthcare costs. If they were to proceed and repeal the current antitrust exemption, it would have a direct adverse effect on their efforts to amend McCarran's antitrust provisions without any sort of evidence. In fact, significant evidence of the contrary would be very reckless of Congress. Now, this issue continues to change almost on a daily basis. We'll continue to keep you updated, but in the meantime, visit our website at www.pianet.com. Thank you.